find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Okay, today is February 7th, 2021, and it's 1:44 p.m. I wasn't planning on recording anything today whatsoever. I wanted to relax and hang out with the kids and work with my youngest because he has tests coming up this week. So as soon as I told him, let's study, all of a sudden, he wants to go outside to play in the snow because it's snowing right now. And earlier, my husband had asked them if they wanted to go play in the snow. They said no. So when I said, let's do some work, all of a sudden he wanted to go. So the only reason I'm okay with him going is for the exercise purposes, because they've been in the house all week. We don't go out, so I let him go. So I'm taking advantage of the house being quiet to record. Before I continue, I want to bring some topic up. I was looking at the comment section. Some of them I've responded, and some of you don't understand certain things that happened in the last video. And I'm not sure which part. So I leave the comment section for whatever thought process, if I say something wrong or if I didn't explain something correctly, for you guys to have the opportunity to let me know. Because I don't, my videos are not scripted. I don't think I meant to say anything negative toward the Sussexes. It might seems like, but sometimes when I look at certain circumstances, I tend to see a brighter side of things. Maybe I don't explain it that well. So when I say certain things on my video, which usually 100% not scripted, none of my tweets videos are scripted, okay? So you guys need to put a timestamp on the video and said, you know, whatever, 1 hour 20 minutes or something, you don't understand something, or what do you mean by that, or you disagree with what I said on this, or stuff like that. Because if I go back and listen to my videos, believe me, I will delete all of my videos, okay? I will delete all of my videos. So when you give me a specific section in the video, at least I could go there and then listen to it. Because if I listen to another hour of video, I'm like, oh, I want to delete it. And some of you will think I'm chicken out, not wanting to, you know, whatever backlash it might be. But if I listen to my videos, even some of the ones I have positive comment from, when I listen to them, I want to delete them, to tell you the truth. So let me know where I said something wrong. That way I could go straight to it. If I didn't explain it, I will have an opportunity to explain it further in the comment section. So I don't mean to say anything negative, to tell you the truth. If you listen to some of the thing when I'm dying, laughing at my own stupidity, that's because I take things the other way around and probably let you see certain angle that you probably will not see. I mean, that doesn't mean for you to agree with it. And there are a couple of videos where people thought I was being negative about it, or I was, how do you call this? For instance, the religion thing, where on the thumbnails I put, I think the bread and the picture of Archie and Megan in the background or something like that. And someone said I'm being insensitive toward the Catholic religion. Long and behold, guess what? I'm Catholic. All right. And then another thing that I was commented on, I was being insensitive about. The person didn't mean, I guess it's a lack of understanding of what I was trying to say. Right. And I'm being mean, or you could go in the comment section. I'm just paraphrasing about Haiti. All right. So that's one thing. So it definitely, I'm not coming from a bad place when I say certain things. Maybe my point of view is not well explained, because there are times when I listen to some of my videos, there are things that I thought I said, it's not there. So which means my mind is running faster than how I'm saying things, and then I skip certain things. So like I said, none of my things are scripted, and so a lot of things come right as I'm recording. All right, so I appreciate some of you for, you know, who agree and disagree with me. And let me know where I say certain things. And please, it's very important to put the timestamp where you don't agree on some things that I said. That way I could go straight to it and then listen to it. Maybe there's a possibility it come out wrong. Or maybe I could, in the comment section, I could explain what I meant by what I said. All right, so this is why I always said I know the squads are usually come from good place. That's why I don't mind any comment. I left my comment section open. That way the conversation will continue in the comment section. All right, so there's one part on my last video some of you did not understand. And I'm assuming, again, there was no timestamp on the thing. And when I was editing the video, and there's a part where I said, oh, the notification, this and that. And then at the same time, I saw my notification popped up. And then after I finished the recording, I click on the notification to see what it was. And it was a letter. Okay, it's this letter that someone, I mean, Meghan and Harry, it was signed by Harry, but he made reference to Meghan and himself to thank Mark, okay, for his service and help to be part of the Royal Marines charity. So I know some of you say you don't understand the last part. I'm assuming this is the part. And if I'm wrong about it, let me know, because I didn't go in full detail. I just show screenshot. So the letter reads here. I read this part, there's a line here. I won't be able to see it clearly, but I'll try my best to see it. And you guys could freeze your screen to look at it yourself also. It says, Dear Mark, oh, by the way, it's dated 2nd February 2021. Dear Mark, I heard the news you are stepping back from your role as the Royal Marines charity and wanted to send you my warmest congratulations on all that you've achieved and your time there. In this role, you've given another incredible 10 years of the service to the Royal Marines community. Not only through the invaluable welfare support you've been integral in delivering to individuals and their families, but also by the inspirational example you set on a daily basis. Challenges the ideas that disability define what's possible and encouraging others facing similar experiences. It's fantastic to know you will remain connected as a charity ambassador, and I very much look forward to seeing what the next chapter brings for you. I have no doubt there will be great things. Megan and I send you, Becky, and your family our very best wishes for the year ahead and beyond. And then it's signed by Harry. So that what the thing was. I didn't go in full detail because I had already recorded for the day. I didn't want to bring more stuff, so I just take screenshot and show you. It was in a way to how will I say that, to show that he's still working in the background with the charities and things like that. So the person shared the letter on social media, and I wanted to share it with you as well. So that was pretty much it. And this is the other part of it. Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay. So, see, now I'm saying it a bit more. Okay. So probably, I think what happened here, Harry probably wrote to the general or mailed the letter to the general, and then the general forwarded the letter to that person. Okay. That's what it is. And I cannot read the general's handwriting. I could read some part of it. Supportive to the Royal Marine, our charity, and so many royals in need. In fact, I can think of the better role model who... Okay, it's too hard to read the handwriting. So he blocked some stuff, some personal information and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what the... whatever video that some of you did not understand. So that's what it was. Okay, the screenshot of it. All right, thanks everyone. Harry is so awesome. Best wishes, Mark. This is so lovely. Thank you for sharing, and good luck to you and your future activities. All right, so pretty much that's what it was. And thank you for bringing it up. I guess the question on the comment section. I'm assuming this is the thing you didn't understand because I didn't explain it. It was just screenshot. All right, so that's that. All right, so yeah, anytime I put something out there, you don't understand something, or maybe I say something insensitive, make sure the timestamp is very important to me, because I don't want to sit an hour and a half to watch my videos again. Otherwise, I probably will delete them. A lot of time I sit through a video that some of you question, and when I listen to it, I'm like, oh Jesus, I just want to delete the whole video. Okay, but since it's out there and some of you already seen it, I don't want you guys to think I'm chicken out. Okay, so I don't want to listen to my videos again after I put them. So give me the timestamp so I could go straight to it and then listen to what I said. If I misinterpret something, or something is not very well described or interpreted, that way I could explain it either in the comment section, or like what I'm doing right now in the next video. Like for instance, when I was editing the video, I was in the part where I was saying something about the Egyptian monuments and things like that, and about the nose being broken, and I was giving my own spin to things. All right, and then I think I put in the video, I'm not an expert on this. That's just my disclaimer. It's just the same way I see a lot of things when I say on my video. It's me from the outside looking in, and then I'm putting my own spin on it. Is that the way that I sort of interpret the Egyptian art and architecture, culture, not culture, but mostly in terms of the art aspect of it, where you look at the Sphinx, a lot of other great leaders, Egyptian leaders, that they broke the nose and stuff like that, is to those European people to leave their mark, saying, you know, they don't want to see, they don't want other people to see how great the Egyptian culture used to be. So on their way out, after pillaging, stealing their golds and all of this, they make sure to destroy some of these art. Okay? And then I sort of compare it. I don't know if it's clear, or it may not be as well the way that I see it. Some of you definitely will disagree. And I sort of compare that with them trying to remove Meghan's name and Archie's birth certificate. They don't want Meghan to be in existence. Okay? Because when you look at Archie could easily, very easily, pass as white. Okay? So, in this part, removing Meghan's name, it's like it is a document that will stand and, you know, test of time. When people are looking into document and they see Duchess of Sussex, okay, who is the Duchess of Sussex? There's no name there. Rachel Meghan is not there. Okay, Marco is not there. So it is a way to sort of erase her into the document. But you know, this is why some of our prayers are very good. It's working. It may not be a prayer, but at least positive vibes when we throw into the universe is that it's through the hate and insecurity that we find out about this. I didn't know. Many of you probably have known about it. I didn't know. So throughout the week, you have, and I put a crazy spin into that, is Miss Exhausted came out, and then the squad took that one word. If you've been listening to all of my other videos, you'll understand this, the spin that I put on that. So Miss Exhausted have a, God knows how long that Zoom meeting was, and they took out the exhausted part and run with it, right? And throughout the week, well, the same day it came out, people were talking about it. You know, tons of tweets, and I'm not that much on IG to see what they were saying, but at least on Twitter, it was going, you know, wild. And then the following day, you see her husband come out. Why did he come? Oh, with that soccer thing, trying to be like a good guy, that he's gonna put a stop to racism in the soccer field, and you know, and stuff like that. I mean, it's good that he's doing it, but he's a little bit too late for that. And then the squad call him out on it, and which, because I said sometimes my mind work a little bit slow, but I was able to get that the minute I saw it. So the squad ran with it and made a huge deal about it, rightly so, because when the tabloid was destroying Meghan left and right nonstop, okay, he didn't show up to say stop doing that. So when he come and say something about the soccer play, racism in soccer, I mean football for the international world, soccer in the United States is football. You know, they call him out on it. Where were you when the tabloid was dragging Meghan left and right nonstop? Why didn't you stand up? So they didn't take his I don't know, his stance on racism for what it is, because his own family was dragging left and right. He stood by and said nothing, right? So this is the way the squad took it. And then he was being dragged. Actually, I just said the Cambridges were being dragged. First his wife, then him, were dragged left and right on social media. Then, okay, they come out with this nonsense about Meghan's name being removed from her child's birth certificate. Okay, this is why our prayer is working, because I would not know. I don't know if anyone else saw it. I didn't see it. I didn't know it until that came out, and then that's where I made that connection and things like that. So that's that. Let's go to some tweets. I'm already 19 minutes into that, so let's go to some tweets. Okay, I started bookmarking some earlier this morning for me to do tomorrow morning, but since the house is quiet, I might as well do it now. All right, so let's see here. All right, so this is the first tweet that I bookmarked. All right, a governor has a meeting with his new high-profile constituent last year, and the British media is making it a story. So apparently, I think some of you probably heard about it already, because this was yesterday that I bookmarked it. So they things that already been done, all of a sudden they're talking about it. And I think the reason they're bringing this old story and make it like it's new right now is because of Andrew. There is something, I think I bookmark it, I hope I bookmark it, something that a judge in the US put out regarding what something about Andrew. Okay, I don't want to paraphrase anything because I saw it and I automatically bookmark it when I'm recording for me to talk about it. All right, so it's just a sidetrack for things. All right, because this thing, Harry and Meghan already done this, and then all of a sudden it's brand new. It's like news.
All the time we keep talking about the same thing. Oh, we're not going anywhere. These black footballers are not going anywhere. Black people in the media, they're not going anywhere. They're not coming off the social media. So you can keep talking and keep sending them messages.
Is that a solution?
They're not doing it.
Would that be a solution? Not that I think it's the right.
What, to come off?
Yeah.
Why?
Because people to take their accounts away because they garner so much attention and millions of people following them.
But then you
that
say
would hurt the media.
But then you say that. But then some fans like to engage with footballers, decent fans, and they like to talk to. Look at the good stuff Marcus Rashford's doing, and how many tweets and that he sends out and stuff like that, and Instagram stuff. Why should they stop going on there? Because of the colour of their skin. Well, then if you're going to tell them to stop, everyone should come off it. Then every individual should come off it. It shouldn't be because you're a black footballer, a young black footballer, or a black person in the media that you should be able to, or a black person of any whatever you do in life, that you should be able to come off social media because you're getting racially abused. No, I'm sick and tired of it.
That's pretty much why. All right. Let's see here. Here's the comment here. We then the British media for the publicity. We then the okay, I don't understand this. They really bothered everyone talking about. Tell us what was said. Imagine they thought the governor's office was going to tell the British tabloid the content of this meeting. Let me laugh. Andrew's story. Okay, there's someone who see it. Christine, it's Andrew's story. Anything to bury peddles news. That's exactly that. You see, I didn't even see that 3 hours ago. All right, love the secret meeting span. How is the meeting secret if it was on governor's newsroom public schedule? Okay, it's only secret to them because they don't know what was discussed, as if they need to know the goings on every single thing Harry and Meghan do and say. I forgot that I even met. There it is. All right, there it is. It's me who responded when I saw that. All right, deflection. They want the dog to chase the squirrel. That's the way I put it. All right, there it is. This is the thing that I saw, I think, yesterday. Okay, U.S. judge released deposition which states that girl was pressured. All right, Ghislaine Maxwell testimony and a lawsuit related to the ex-boyfriend Jeffrey Epstein sexual abuse activity has been made public. You know what? Let me go in it because I didn't read the thing. Since I'm in it, they want deflection. Let me give you deflection. Okay, this is it. I'll put the link in the description. U.S. judge releases deposition which states that girl was pressurized into sex with Prince Andrew. Okay? This is what they want to us to move away from. Ghislaine Maxwell testimony and a lawsuit related to her ex-boyfriend Jeffrey Epstein's sexual abuse activities has been made public. Transcript of deposition by the British socialite over 2 days in 2016, amounting to hundreds of pages, have been released after a ruling by a U.S. judge. Maxwell, 58, was interviewed by lawyers as part of a civil lawsuit brought against her by one of Epstein's accusers, Virginia Robert Guthrie, who sued Maxwell for defamation after she called her liar. The lawsuit was eventually settled. Ms. Robert Guthrie said she was trafficked by convicted sex offender Epstein. She has also claimed she was pressured into having sex with Prince Andrew, in 2001 when she was 17. And then there was in one of those videos that I was reading comments, and somebody come up and said that Roberts was like 27. I mean, I think I put pictures of this and said, do you think this look like a 27-year-old or something like that? So now I see why the squads are everywhere, to put a stop to all of those people's BS. Okay, let me continue. The prince has strenuously denied he had, quote, any form of sexual contact or relationship, end quote, with Miss Robert Godfrey, adding, quote, any claim to the contrary is false and without foundation, end quote. And then there's tons of pictures of him with that girl. I don't understand. Maxwell's lawyer had argued that the document shows remain sealed in part to protect her right to a fair trial on charges she helped Epstein traffic and sexually abuse teenage girls in the 1990s. Okay, she had pleaded not guilty and has been in custody since her arrest in July. If convicted, she could face up to 35 years in prison. Maxwell's arrest in July came a year after 66-year-old Epstein was detained and charged with sex trafficking. He killed himself on August 2019. Chocolate here because I think not only someone in my comment section told me Trump's lawyer said it wasn't a suicide. Okay, they killed him pretty much. Okay, August 2019 at a federal jail in Manhattan where he was awaiting trial without bail. Prince Andrew has said he has no recollection of meeting Miss Robert Godfrey and that a photo appeared to show them together. That's the thing. At Maxwell's house in London, many have been doctored. Oh, please. All right. I don't know if some of you seen some of my videos where there was a party and they show someone point out the Maxwell within the party at different stages, different areas within the party. Okay, and then they show you her with Prince Andrew. All right, it's in one of my videos. I have no idea which one now. All right, because I have so many videos now. All right, so that's that. Okay, so I two birds with one stone. Luckily, I put it here. Let's see here. There's one more comment. Reply. Here's a little something to make you look twice. Why that? Show this thread. What is that? I don't know what you thought you were doing by putting this under my tweet. What is that? Another day, another clickbait story to feed their lemming sheep. Meghan has not been seen for months and has completed one podcast, but the murky British tabloid obsession continues. Just get into your brain dead heads. They will not engage with you. Okay, Prince Harry is going to the toilet. It becomes breaking news in the UK. Royal expert popping out of the Lord Kurt board discussion, breaking protocol. The British tabloid, a disgrace. Alright, pure deflection from the new Prince Andrew allegation. The British media is determined to make a villain out of the innocent black princess and make a hero out of a white pedophile prince. And it's working with this racist Ireland. Okay, these people think they're something and then they just want to do whatever they want and destroying people's lives left and right, people's kids in particular. Let me leave this alone. Next tweet. Okay, I love that Harry is doing this first and not Meg. Can't blame that one on her. I think it has to do with the recording that with what's this guy? One of the late night show in the US, something Gordon. That she's happy it's Harry's doing it first, not Meghan, so they don't say stuff. Alright, yep, that is why I'm cackling. That's exactly my thought. It's Harry who's dipping his toe in Hollywood, not Meg, as troll expected. I hope it's just for charity endeavors. I only want Harry Wood for charity promotion, not a career path. They have better things to offer than acting. He knows what he can do. So whatever he thinks is best. I'm not disagreeing or agreeing, but whatever he thinks is best. Because if the platform is there and he has a good thing to show, might as well do it, right? Love them both. Next tweet. All right, let's see here. There is one thing royal PR understand. It is the dead cat strategy. Dead catting. Okay, what is that? This is a new thing for me. Alright, put out ridiculous story about Edward and Scotland so nobody pays attention to the fact that the Queen just made bank auctioning off public land. What? Bank auctioning off public land. What is that? Queen property manager banks huge wind farm bonanza. Offshore sea auction land, £4 billion, I think, over 10 years for Treasury, and Crown Estate prompting calls for Green Sovereign Wealth Fund. Okay, so that was recently, Friday, February 5th, 2021, by Julian Ambrose. Okay, I don't know anything about that. The dead cat strategy, or dead catting, is the introduction of a dramatic, shackling, or sensationalist topic to divert discourse away from a more damaging topic. Okay, so, okay, I didn't even know that's what it stands for. That's good to know. Dead catting. And I call it deflection. Or what did I say on my last thing? Look over here. Fool you, didn't we? Alright. So what did I say before on my last one? The dog chasing the squirrel. That's what. So that's a term for it. Dead catting. Okay. Alright, let's see here. It's remarkable on two levels. Firstly, because the monarchy was requesting a financial bailout again, but also because this windfall will create a new benchmark in the amount of the Queen receives from the sovereign grant, which means next year, despite no auction, she'll get the same. So in other words, I don't know, maybe they see the end is near and they're trying to bank as much as they can, okay, for their futures. You know, this is how you see some of those people are well off, because their parents been doing some shady things from way back in the days, and then for them to live comfortable. So that's what they're doing right now. And I think I'm just throwing this out there. Maybe it's not, okay? I think in one of my videos where I was talking about the king and I think it was Spain or something like that, at one point they couldn't find him. They thought he was in Dominican Republic or something like that. Something had happened. I already forgot what it was. All right. So this is another way to, I think, to protect their future offspring. Okay, the futures of this thing. So they're banking as much as they can, because they already full the nation to get out of Britex and all of that. So they want to do get as much as possible before people wake up from their hypnotism that they are in right now. Alright, Yahoo News, Queen Royal Trust asks for new bailout as coronavirus hit tourism. I mean, why will they need bailout? What are they? I don't. Why will they want bailout now? And can you imagine that? You know what? Let me leave this topic alone, because I don't know. But my only question is why? Why would, with so much that they already have for doing nothing, why would they need it? Let's see what some people are saying. Here, watch for a collection, seeking job cut. You know what? Thinking about royal collection, I'm thinking, okay, if they need money that much, why don't they sell some of their artwork? I put a video out, it's gonna come out tomorrow actually, about the, what is it, Negro page painting kind of thing. When I was reading that article, I think they said they have either 75,000 or 750,000, one of those, of art, rare art that they have. Why don't they sell these things for money if they need money that much? You can't keep all of these and then still want people to cough up money for your lavish lifestyle. I don't understand this. Okay, not only that, they're not going anywhere with the pandemic. You don't need that much protection to travel with you and things like that. So I don't understand. But it's not my tax money that's going to them, so that's up to the UK people to cry about. Okay, is that what they mean when they say, quote, the crown always wins? Okay, and what's funny is that Graham, the fake Republican, is harassing the author of the article about semantics, but just saying, oh well, to the fact that the grant will go up and not come back down again. So next year, when there is no auction, the taxpayers will suffer the loss. Yeah, okay, I don't get it. They do not tour or engagement. Okay, there's some of the thing I was questioning. They have way less cost. Thank you. This is the second bailout I read about. Okay, this is for the trust that manages the royal collection and some royal event on tour. Low tourist numbers mean they have no one to sell overpriced royal merch to. I mean, who cares? But I will agree with S. Bonnet. Why will they want money when they're not going anywhere? Okay, you squatties make me swoon with how acutely things like this are dissected. Major girl crush moment. Major girl crush. Let me click on this. I didn't look at this. Let's see here. Buckingham Palace gin, £40. The confectionery hamper, 99. What pound? This for 99 pound? Okay, Buckingham Palace strawberry clotted cream. Okay, I don't see the price. Coronation tea. Mike, and then they don't want Meghan and Harry to use the royal name and things. And then look at them all over. The hypocrisy of things. But anyway, next tweet. Let's see here. Oh my God. She couldn't put any more cigarettes. She just took. I'm not looking at this. All right, let's see here. Archie's biggest fan. Oh, Pagemaster. Pagemaster is 5. Okay, she changed. Okay. Please, does anyone have the footage of this moment? Sussex 98. Do you have it? She's tagging her tag thing. Let's see here. Okay. Look at Harry. Pimp, pimp, pimp. Look at, this is the thing that they don't want. Look at how Harry is holding her, making sure she's getting off safely and stuff like that. That's a gentleman for you here. And they're upset about it because she should not be getting this kind of attention. My goodness, these people are vile. Kudos to Harry. Kudos to him. Okay, you like your wife, you marry her and show respect all the way. That's right. Now I see it up close is even more crazy. Cigarette, here, cigarette, there. Pagemaster's crazy. If I remember from that time, there was no video and we were pissed. Thanks. Alright, I don't remember that, but there was a video of them walking down the hallway looking. Okay, at Harry Sussex. Share a few photos, but I also don't remember actual footage of that moment. So, Pagemaster is asking. Okay, next tweet. Let's see here. But it is okay for Charlie Boy to reach out to Joe. Alright, let's see here. Okay, when was that? February 6, 2021. So that was yesterday. Today is February 7. Let's see here. Meg and the Kingmaker. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle held secret summit with top Democrat and run up to US election. So this is the thing that they're making like it's brand news when it happened a long time ago. Let's see. Okay. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle reached new role by holding a secret meeting with top U.S. Democratic and the run-up to the American election. It has emerged. The California-based pair spent an hour chatting to the influential governor of the state, Gavin Newsom. Okay. The video link up came shortly after they were widely criticized for wandering into the presidential election debate. Just telling people to vote. My goodness. The virtual meeting happened while Governor Newsom was under pressure to replace California Senate Kamala Harris, who went on to become the new vice president, with another black woman. A memo if this is a secret meeting, how will you know this? How will you know this is what the conversation was going on to? This is pure BS right there for me. How would you know? You already said it's a secret meeting and then you're saying all this BS here? It's not up to Meghan and Harry for what the governor chooses. It's up to him. Okay, a memo seen by The Sun, please, on Sunday revealed Meghan 39 and Harry 36 had the conference with Newsroom 54, once widely tipped to be a White House frontrunner, on October 19 last year, 2 weeks before the election. His office there it is, okay? His office refused to reveal what was discussed in their chat. It was listed as an introductory meeting. Alright, so why will you say all of this nonsense up here? They're not, definitely Meghan and Harry is not going to tell you what they discussed. And then here, they're telling you they didn't reveal what they said. So this is pure BS. Okay? A spokesman said, quote, "We do not comment on the comment of meetings between the governor and private parties or his staff." Okay? So this is all BS. A lot of word with no smoke. Okay, spokesman for Harry and Meghan declined to comment. There it is. I told you. Definitely Meghan and Harry is not going to tell you what they discuss. Okay, a bit odd. By Craig Prescott, constitutional expert, although there are no rules to say that Harry cannot be involved in this kind of meeting, it is a bit odd for him to do it, especially before such a divisive election. What it highlights more than anything is the ambiguity surrounding the prince's role going forward. Let's see here what some of the squad are saying. I love how they are building a network. Okay, so another thing that I see here, they said the meeting happened 19 October and the topic was to pressure Newsom to pick a black woman to replace Kamala, but the election result were not called till November 7th. You see? Okay, so I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it went on for like a week after when it was fully stated. Okay, why is it November 3rd is like a week? When was the election? November 3rd, yeah, so yeah, November 7th is like a week later. Yeah, so the Sun, as usual, is lying again. There it is, it's true. I didn't even realize that, and I already knew they were lying. Craig Prescott is a moment. How is he going to comment on the quote kind of meeting end quote when he doesn't know what they spoke about? Okay, what does a California resident speaking with their governor has to do with Betty by their reasoning? Why is Chuck writing to Press Biden? Yeah, I mean, by the way, when in the US you have the right, let's say you have the opportunity to speak with your elected official, that's your right. Meghan can do that. Okay, she's an American. All right, these are the people who whether or not she voted for him, I don't know, but you have the right to speak to an elected official, to give 2 cents of your mind and let them know that this is how I feel about something. But the decision, the final decision of whatever it may be, is up to the governor. It's not to Harry or Meghan. Okay, I could speak to any of my elected officials. I could speak with them. I could tell them how angry I am about certain things or certain action he took, as long I don't cross the line. I don't disrespect him. I don't raise my hand at him or something like that. I have the right, okay, to speak to my elected officials. Okay, but whatever the final decision or he make is up to him. Okay, he could listen to thousands of people, and if the collective of the question or frustration that that particular official come across, he probably, let's say he was for one thing, but a whole group of people that he is representing are upset about certain thing, this kind of thing could sway his choice or his vote on certain things. All right, but it's not to pressure him and say do it. But unlike some other people where they give them money to do exactly what they said, that's a different story. But every citizen in the US who is legally can vote, they have the right. This is their right to speak to their elected officials. So I don't know what BS they're making up here. All right, so I'm gonna leave this as that. Okay, maybe I could read one or two. Let's see. His office refused to reveal. LOL. Why are they following Harry and Meghan everywhere? I'm obsessed with you. Okay, let's see. I once met Governor Newsom when he was mayor of San Francisco. It was very brief. He was very nice. I didn't get to tell him my pick for senator. These people need to stay out of people's private business. You see, there's another thing that I was saying, and I just randomly pick it. All right, because as long you are a citizen, okay, you vote. This is all your right, okay, to speak to a certain degree with respect and understanding. You could show your frustration. You could show how mad you are. But as long that line doesn't cross, you don't physically harm that person, okay, or do anything stupid that will cross the line. But you have the right to speak to them. Okay, just like Trump's voters, UK still can't accept President Biden won the election. Negative write-ups about Meghan Markle, who's American and have the right to vote in the US, is not going to change the outcome of 2021 election. Okay, fix British and don't worry about non-working royals who now lives in the US. That's true. All right, let me go to the next tweet. Next one. Let's see here. That's pagan. All right. High-profile California resident have meeting with governor of California and And the GIF is something. That's a continuation of the last tweet that I just read. At least they are not into arms deals like those ones. That's true when you look at it. Okay, then the royal family welcomed Donald Trump when he came to the state visit. What political conversation did they have behind closed curtain? You know? Okay, the UK media brag about the royal family hiring people from the government, or people leave to go work for the government. They can talk about Andrew going to Scotland, but Harry and Meghan can talk about governor. We've no idea if the call was about helping with COVID. Regardless of the reason for the call, is none of your business. That's true. I mean, believe me, if I had the opportunity to talk to my governor, I don't know, whatever issues I may have, I probably will speak to him. Okay, trying to decat Randy Andy's story and this news that worry taxpayers. Okay, let's see here. So that's the second time I'm seeing this. I read it already, either in the first or second tweet. Okay, they're disrespecting the Queen. Okay, the UK media are disrespecting the Queen. They have zero respect to the Queen. Okay, whatever. And we don't know what happened and what they talk about, so we are feeling mad and neglected. I love it. Okay, I rather know in what capacity did Charles write to Biden about the environment, which will be mean by trying to influence Biden's environmental legislation. Yep, that is true. Then they say, they're not into politics and all of this. So why are they worrying about what the US is doing? The kind of crap that I see the UK is in right now, why don't they focus on that? But then again, things is going to their direction, so they have nothing to worry about. Okay, money come in. Let's see here. They will likely create jobs in California as they explain their business. Of course, they met him. Money coming in. Probably that. Yeah. Dollar bills, bridges, F them clown. Okay. I expect nothing less. Meghan met the Prime Minister of Canada and the UN Secretary General before she married into a royal family, so it's par for the course for her. Okay, and Obama too. Yep. Wait, what? What happened now? I love to see comment like this. It's usually those people who she's probably working hard and then, off on Twitter for a while, and then when she come in and she's seeing all those headlines back and forth, like, okay, fill me in, what's going on? Okay, it could have been a courtesy call, perfectly in order, or the governor invited them, perfectly in order too. They're not talking about Andrew's case. Okay, it's a deflection again, Andrews and the news. Yep, that is that. Next tweet. Okay, I was taught if you dig a hole for others to fall in, better dig a second one for yourself. I saw this and I said, let me bookmark it. Alright, Clarence House has restricted comments on World Cancer Day post because people on here are so vile. Let that sink in. A charity supporting people fighting cancer during a pandemic won't get much needed attention, donation because of a fictional TV show and event 30 years ago. 30 plus years ago. So what's happening here? What? A charity page linked to royal getting overrun by trolls? Wait, I've seen this happen before. Don't tell me it's on the tip of my tongue. Homeboy, no. Kempfed, no. No, wait. Invictus, hang on. Teenage therapy. Project Angel Food. Gosh, I can't remember. She named all of them. Okay, it seems she is not familiar with the phrase, quote, royal Twitter is the worst. And why they say it. Okay, they are only mad the comment section is closed because they miss abusing Meghan and her son on there. They love making everything about Meghan. Okay, people on here are so vile. People on here, Diana love, Diana forever. People, Princess Diana. Yep. I mean, you can't fool the public. This is the thing. Okay, ironic how this hole is getting so deep, it's hitting the equator. Don't play games with people thinking that eventually the fire won't burn you. Yeah? Okay, I'll come back to this. Alright, since when did you need the comment section to be open to donate? Okay, if they were really interested in donating, they will be donating in the right manner and not under social media posts. Yeah, I mean, look at that. what is it? Those camp fed, like this person was mentioning all of those charities Meghan and Harry have supported. You know, this is we don't need to be on social media to know. I mean, maybe to know they exist, yes, but for the comment section to be open, no. And this is why my intro is a little bit long, and I highlight these charities to give you a reminder. You know, while I'm in that subject, the other day I was thinking, I know my intro is a bit long. I think it's like 2 minutes or something like that. So let me know if you think I should shorten it. Okay, I'll have to find a way to short it. If I'm gonna short it, I don't know, maybe put either the part where only the pictures of Harry and Meghan, or the part of just the, what do you call this, the charities, those kind of things. So let me know which part. If I were to cut it, if it's too long or you don't care, just let me know. This is the way I will probably cut it into, where either I cut the first part of it with all the pictures, or cut the second part where I highlight all of the charities. I prefer keeping all of the charities if I were to do it, or just leave it as is, because I think it's a really good music. But anyway, I say I'm gonna go on this. Let's see what this is about. The nerve of them to cry about trolls, the tone deafness of it all. Let's see here, what's going on here. Richard Palmer. Okay, the Express is campaigning again, this time, and unmask the online trolls. Much better regulation from social media firms to identify their users is needed. Okay, so, okay, I don't know if you guys haven't been paying attention to what's the name of these, Johnny Depp, Amber Heard kind of thing. There's a huge thing that's going on here, where Amber Heard sent a subpoena to Twitter and tell Twitter to unmask at least 200 users, Twitter users who are who are supporting Johnny Depp. All right, guess what Twitter said? The court have to say it, and then even if the court say it, those Twitter users have time to file a suit on that. Okay, it's not that easy. I don't know. So maybe that's why that other the conversation was going on. They want the, black people to be off social media. So they're not gonna get it, because if Twitter decide to unmask people who's online, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna have a lot of lawsuit, because it's their First Amendment right to stay anonymous. Okay, so I don't know where this is coming from. What date is this? I don't know. There's no date here. Some social media firms must identify vile online trolls. Okay, we should start with the Royals page, because that's where all the vile thing is coming. Because when I was looking under, I think, Charles thing, all I was seeing, Princess Diana forever, this and that, and how is that negative? Okay, how is this vile? So they're asking, you know what? Let them go for that. Let them go for that, because it's their people who's doing all this negativity. Meanwhile, we're going to continue to pray, because they're untangling themselves in their nonsense. All right? So that's the way I'm seeing it here. I don't know if you guys see it the same way here. So that's that. Next tweet. Okay, I'm moving kind of fast. H probably wouldn't like me. Lord, I find his family blasphemous. Okay, but just keep doing good thing and protect your family, and I will support you and your wife. I'm telling you, especially me on with my videos. If Harry hears some of the things that I'm saying, I don't think even if I get the opportunity to meet them and they know about my channel, I will not want to meet them. All right, I'd rather stay from the far background, still supporting them. I know some of you think I'm not, because sometimes I say things that maybe not very well explained. But you know what? This came to mind while I brought this up. Is that when sometime I say certain things, I cannot go far back into either Meghan or Harry's way back kind of things when I was not following them, unless there is something I know of. I could make some sort of a connection. It will never be in my and my nature to bash them, because they are doing so much good thing for society. And they because when you have kids and you see people like them doing the kind of work that they are doing, you have to support them, because their work will stand the test of time. Because I have kids, okay? I'm doing a small portion here I think I am, okay, to highlight their work. And some people may not see certain things that I see when I say certain things. It might seem like I'm talking negative, and this is why I say you guys need to timestamp when I say certain things. But when you have kids, you cannot be that negative. You cannot be that negative, because if you love your kids, you want them to enjoy life. You want them to enjoy nature. I'm looking at, things that I used to do, walk miles. I prefer walking than driving, to tell you the truth. Okay? So those kind of things I used to enjoy, going long walks and things. I want my kids to be able to do that freely in the future. But looking where we are now, and with COVID and lockdown, at least we are taking COVID seriously, but some people are out there freely like it's nothing dangerous. But when you see Meghan and Harry doing those kind of work that they're doing, you have to support them. You have to boost their spirit to continue doing it. Because if me myself were to do that, it would be like a dot, or you won't even see it on the map, because I am not as popular as they are, or the kind of influence that they have. Okay, so when you see someone who's doing something good, okay, you could feel their inner being doing it out of their heart. You have to support them. So yeah, that comes to mind, so I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, especially when you have kids, you have to be positive, because you want your kids to live a good life. All right, next tweet. All right. Baldy and his bride were being properly dragged over the last week, so they conspired with certain people to throw Ford Fiesta. I'm laughing at it because I could not remember her name the other day on one of my videos. Oh my god. Okay, now I already forgot her name. I hope somebody mentioned it in the comment section. Okay, Fiesta and her hubby underneath the bus. It's hilarious. Bunch of clown. Let's see here. Executive Downing Street considering secret plan to send Prince Edward. Oh, phew, thank God, Sophie. Okay, there it is. I was blank on it. Okay, plan to send Prince Edward and Sophie to live in Scotland and bid to save the Union Daily Mail. I hope they don't let them in, because I think Scotland is taking this thing very seriously. Okay, that pandemic. Don't come in. Don't come. I mean, oh my God, we need to pray. These people, whole thing is a train wreck. They have Scotland laughing at poor Edward. Edward alone was nice to Meghan at the church service. I really wish for him a nice big crusty daddy bear with big pecs. As I'm reading this, I'm like, am I reading this right? Just because he was nice to Harry at the church during the Commonwealth, so she's sending him I really wish for him a nice big crusty daddy bear with big pecs to carry him off into the sunset. Oh, this squaddy wish him well, just ate a big daddy. Let's see what some of the reply are saying. Oh my god. I have to black this. Is a naked guy with American flag underwear dancing. Oh my god. I think he needs to pack his bag and head for California. He is not the expendable one. He can't work for his nephew and niece-in-law. Freedom in America. I'm sorry. I'm gonna blur out the picture. Let me close that. Let me zoom in. The guy's naked dancing. Okay, I will want that though. The further Harry stay away from that family, the better. Guess, yeah, because you can't trust them. He might seem nice in the forefront. Guess what? Probably sending personal message that what Meghan and Harry are doing over there. So yeah, just stay away. Someone please tell me why she's called Ford Fiesta. See, not everybody knows everything. Okay, there it is. He's explaining. There were avoided talks of deploying her to a Queenie's secret weapon to replace Harry and Meghan. Voivoda Joe Evans said something. You see, I don't even remember. I remember seeing that conversation, but I don't know any of those people's name. Voivoda Joe Evans said something like, it's not gonna happen because Meghan is like a Lamborghini while this is a Ford Fiesta, so cannot fill any gaps and brings to and bring the sparkle. Okay, oh yes, I remember now. And that's how I remember. Whenever I'm referring to her, I can't remember her name. I just say Ford Fiesta. A lot of time when I'm recording, I can't remember names on top of my head. Like I said, none of my things are scripted. Okay, a journalist called her that. It was reference to a discussion they were having about comparing Sophie to Meghan. Alright, let me go to the next one.